I get so angry sometimes with my kids and so impatient. I just do not know what I can do. And after it happened, I feel so guilty for how I responded to my kids. This is one of the questions I get a lot. This is one of the topics that I talk about a lot lately, and I wanted to go live with you and discuss this. What do I recommend? Well, how do I solve this for myself? So my name is Klaas. I'm the founder of Become a Fearless Father. Welcome to yet another solo live, and let's get this show on the road. So as you can see, got myself a nice little scratch. One of my boys resting a little bit. It happens. So this used to happen, let's say, I think like a year, 2 years ago. Sometimes you're just playing and frats, and it hurts, and you just get like really angry because, that's not the way you're playing. That's not what you want, right? You want to be calm and poised, and it's difficult, especially when it comes to the kids. Seems like they don't listen. Seems like they do exactly the opposite of what it is that you want them to do. So one of the things that helped me out, that probably is the most important thing for me to stay calm and poised when it happens, and it's not only with my kids, it's in any situation, is every single morning and every single evening I practice breathing techniques, and they're very simple, and I want to explain to you one. Just one. It is the 4-4-4-4, where what you do is you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and hold again for 4 seconds. You do this daily, 2 times a day, and what will happen is this will become a habit. So that by the time you get angry, you use that breathing technique to calm yourself down and give the right response as you know you must, right? So that's one. Now, that's not all, of course. So one of the things that's important is that you start to realize, when do I get so angry with the kids? What is going on? Like for me, most of the times it was when I'm working, when I'm trying to do something, and that's exactly when something happens. Why? Because they want attention. They want me to do something with them, to be there, whatever it is. However, I'm engaged with something else, which at that point I think is more important than they are, right? So it's important for yourself to set off what is your priority. And if that's your priority, like if you say, okay, so first, for example, my family, and even within that, you can say first my wife, first my kids, right? Then myself, right? My own sanity, my own health, my own progress. And then the business, for example, right? Whatever your picking order is, right? And once you figure that out, it will help you be more calm. Because if you're working and your kids come in and they need something from you, you can say like, okay, my kids come first. That's what I said. My kids come before my work. So I stop doing and I attend them. It happened to me this morning when I was going live in a closed group that I have. And my older son came in and he started asking some things. He didn't want to finish his breakfast. I could have gotten mad or upset, or I could have sent him away right away. However, I first paid attention to what it is that he needed, right? So that is something that if you have made that order, that you should out. Second, or third, if you want, also important is that you know, how does your higher self look like? How would you like to respond if you were in full control? Some of us don't even know how we would like to respond, but it's just natural reaction. And a natural reaction that comes from an area where usually it's not the best response, right? So once you figure it out, like, okay, this is the way I want to respond. This is what I want to react. I want to be calm, poised. I want to ask him questions. I want to be there, fully engaged with my son, my daughter, and whatever needs attention at that time, right? Maybe your wife. So that said, what's the other side? Now this is it. It's a journey. of continuous progress. So I'd like to congratulate you if you're watching this, listening to this, and thinking like, this is a subject, I am this person, then great. You have made the first step, that is determining that you are that person and you need to do something about it. And whatever that is, either look into my or taking advantage of my solutions that I presented to you now, or doing something completely different, doesn't matter as long as you take action. And here comes the next part. Once you start taking action, give yourself some grace. Because I tell you right now, it's not going to be from one day to the next, boom, and now I'm patient. Now I'm calm and poised. Now I'm relaxed. Every time my kids come in, do something, throw the food, throw this, throw that, don't listen, throw a tantrum, hit me, punch me, bite me, whatever it is, right? You're not going to be calm and poised from the one day to the next. It just doesn't happen that way. There is no magic pill for that at all. At least I haven't discovered it yet. If you have, let me know. So during that journey, you will lose it once in a while. It will happen. You will go off, you will scream, maybe you spank, maybe you just throw something, do some crazy reaction, and that's possible. So give yourself some grace. It happens. You're only human. You're not a robot, right? So it will happen. So once it happens, first come back to being calm. Do some breathing. Once you're calm, then reassess. Okay, this wasn't the best way I could have responded. So then go to your son or daughter and explain, look, I made a mistake. This is not the way I want to respond to what happened. I want to apologize to you. You forgive me. Give a huge hug. And then continue. Continue to progress. But again, give yourself some grace. Because once you get into that loop of getting angry, and then getting angry because you get angry, that is a loop. It will not stop. And it will put you in a dark place, and nobody will have any benefits from that. So I hope this helps. If you're stuck with this, you want to talk about it some more, let me know. Put down anger issues below, or just write me a personal message and we can talk about it. Now, I'll be happy to set up a call with you real quick, 15, 20 minutes, whatever is necessary. We can determine what is the best strategy for you to work on your patience. Anyway, have a fantastic day. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.